in about 50 seconds. I'm so sorry again for the delay, you guys. No, my mic was off. That's crazy. I was talking. Thank you so much, Matcha, and hello, Sen. I'm so sorry. I'm so scuffed. But like I did say, I played the first half of the Rivet Cup around the middle of the night, which is 3 a.m. in my end, or 4 a.m. JST, but I will be continuing where I left off here at this hour. Hello, Sen. Hi, everybody. Hello. The reason why I booted up the game now instead of like earlier is because it's actually reset every 6 p.m. in my time, and I already went past that. Let's go get our dailies. I wonder why it's so quiet. Woo! I will be getting the next reward in about many days. And it's Voyager's birthday in 2 days. Oh my goodness. Meal. Ooh, what? Nice. We're getting a lot of rewards for this event, and it's really good. In case you guys are interested, I am playing Reverse 1999 because my mic didn't pick that up because it's muted. Hold on, let me grab my phone actually so I can see you guys chat. Oh, there we go. The reason why I have to use I'm in a meeting, but I'm sneaking in. Thank you, Milky. Hello. I hope you're having a good meeting. I bet it's a bit boring, but good luck on your meeting. Oh, where's Twitch? I don't know why. There we go. Mobile live dashboard. Much more better. Woohoo! Hold on. Give me a moment. There we go. I can see you guys. I'll do a bit of dailies first before jumping into the event because I am, in fact, full. What the fuck? You're subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much for the re-up sub, Diggle. Thank you so much. What the hell? Did you guys enjoy the meow meow? I never expected that to pop up. What the fuck? I'm speechless. Oh my goodness. Anywho, I'll be picking up my rewards in a bit. Sleep money. Never skip on wilderness, people. Yeah. Oh, psh. Meow. Speaking of meow, I'm sorry if my voice kind of sounds weird. I just woke up. I straight up just woke up. Ooh. Also, Dickle, this is Reverse 999. It's full of gay. Oh my goodness, I'm at decibel 30. Which means I can get Charlie's skin if I ever pay for, like, how much is this? 550 pesos. No, it's okay. I'll figure it out because I still have to buy the pre-order. The pre-order for Doppelganger. My goodness. Yeah, it is expensive, but I mean, it is live 2D and it's a better illustration than the ones that they do have for Insight 2 for Charlie, but hey. Anywho, I was gonna say I unlocked the Thief of the Thieves. I actually was I clicked this before, but I did close it before it showed a lot of things. So I'm excited what it can show us. All of our memories are here in the album. Do you remember this? 4 years ago, we won our first trophy. Sure. You're just like, yeah, sure, I do remember. What the hell? Main Dante, the antique coin unearthed at the main site in 1957. People only treated it as a quirky trinket. A scribe got it for just £100. It's probably the best deal he has ever made in his life. Its mystery hasn't been solved by the Arcanist Academy so far. It's another coin. It's like is that a griffon? Is that a griffon? Or a lion? I can't figure it out. Maybe I'm Oh, it's a dragon. There you go. It's a dragon. It's not a griffon. I'm blind. In the early 1960s, it fetched a whopping £30,000 and was on exclusive exhibition at the Methodist Central Hall, Westminster. This was all where it began. At that time, Ramirez had not been dissolved, and I was just a student. Wow. Okay, so what is this? But I do like the UI. It does reminds me of Persona 5, I guess. No, why is it so quiet? Was it that quiet before? Disc of Turn. What is this about? Iverson, friends of the London security industry, I can now prove to you we are facing an unprecedented crisis. Just as the Times criticized, we are bamboozled by the flashy arcanum and deceived by the so-called imagination of a security officer. Whoa. I don't know about this guy's beef with security officers, but he's obsessed with robots. We racked our brains to predict what the thieves were thinking, trying to keep up with their imagination. In the past 5 years, we almost turned security officers into thieves. What? But what have we achieved? Nothing. Defeat! The RIMET Cup was replaced by counterfeit during the exhibition. Well, exhibition security is just the most basic work of security. We concentrated too much on the show, on the cat and mouse game with the thieves, but we forgot our foundations. Strict security checks, sound plans, and advanced equipment. The lost RIMET Cup was not only a failure for Ramirez, but a humiliation to the entire industry. Fortunately, it's all over now. Because we, New Human Security, have recovered the real RIMET Cup. For real? Hi, Nani! Hi! Hello, welcome! I hope you can I hope you can hear me, guys. My mic is on, okay? Okay, good. I, Iverson Edwards, solemnly declare, we will retrieve the traditional of rigor and rationality in the security industry, and bring it back to the path of rules and regulations. I don't know, this guy's really uptight, and he's never fun. He's like anti-fun. If you guys played or at least watch the first half, this guy is basically the most boring guy ever. He's so stuck up. We will publish guidance on security. All the security flaws will be strictly checked. All the ways to commit crimes will be documented. The tragedy of the RIMET Cup shall not happen again. The grandstanding arcane security will be eliminated. We must save the industry from the humiliation of Ramirez. Okay. The impassioned speech is not necessarily welcomed by some people. Say, the target of this criticism. Miss AC, why have you had the magazine? I haven't finished it. Why did you have the magazine, rather? Like, what wording is this? I almost slip out my tongue. Nonsense. Are you worried about me? Trust me, I don't care anymore. At least the report represents what the public expects from the security business. Glad to see you're still paying attention to the security business, Melania. Is that your dad? Oh, never mind. It's Mr. Fiennes. Don't. Just call me Uncle Fiennes, like the old times. Look at you. Last time I saw you, you were still a little girl. Now already grown up. Just like every relative you're not familiar with will do, the first thing he does is to take an awkward small talk. I mean, she seems in a very awkward situation either way, so. Melania grasps the handle of her shoulder bag firmer. I assume you're not here to catch up with me, are you? Then I'll just come to the point, Melania. Uh-huh. Tina sits in front of Melania with a serious look. I'm thinking that you can take over the Ramirez. But she's still a little girl. I think she looks like a high school student. I know you've suffered tons of pressure after your father committed. Oh my god. Is that what happened? I thought he was executed for the thing, but I guess whoa. But please, listen to me, Melania. Ramirez needs you. Ooh. Hello, Hrothgar. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello. Welcome. Her reputation collapsed after the RIMET Cup case. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I took over your father's place, but can barely maintain the business. For the past 6 months, New Humans was talking about absolute advantage and we can't even compare to them. People no longer trusted Ramirez as to be expected. How do you say that with your tongue? Like, as was to be expected. What? Okay. No, that's not the problem. We still have regular customers who still trusts us. It's the direction we lost. Your father, he had a special style in the security field. Unique may be the better word. After his death, no one can match his place in Ramirez. We in no way will follow Iverson's style. That would smear Ramirez's reputation. And you know that your father wanted you to be his successor. Why not make a transformation, Mr. Fiennes? As long as the exhibits can be guarded, arcane security or not, arcane security or traditional security, they're all the same. Goodness. The script is really hard to to read sometimes. Have you watched Iverson's speech? He said we are a humiliation. Good day, hello. I'm just playing Reverse 1999, and I'm playing through the event, which is called the RIMET Cup, which is I guess this is like another mini game of the event. But I'm also reading the story as well. They have endearing characters. Which is, if you guys can play the game, I do suggest that you try it. It's really fun. It's based off history that happened. Some of it are embellished, some of it are adjusted for the time that they're currently in right now. But most of the time, it is making references from the events that happened in the history, like the game in general, not just the event. The event itself is um, a recollection, something that has to do with the World Cup. So, yeah, it's interesting. Yes, I've read it all. But you have to admit that part of Mr. Iverson's idea is correct. Father never made any security plan, nor he did let anyone know what he was thinking. He just let the worst happen, and then miraculously caught the thief and recovered the exhibit. It was thrilling, exciting, and full of drama. It made him a hero of the media. But what if miracles don't happen every time? What if we had registered visitors? What if we had sound security plan? What if Father had not been so conceited about his imagination? RIMET Cup wouldn't have been stolen. And we wouldn't have to say these to his ashes. Melania. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry, Mr. Fiends. That was too harsh. I mean, I think she has a point, though. You have a point, Melania. Don't apologize. Fiends passed his handkerchief to her. No, I'm not the one who... I'm the one who reminds you of the sad things. I know it's not for me to say this, but... as your father's friend and colleague for years, I'd like to say this for him. Ramirez was everything to him. I didn't mean to put it in this way. It was his choice to survive. I wouldn't put all the pressure on you. Just your joining may bring us new energy. Thank you for the afternoon tea. But please forgive me for declining, Mr. Fiends. I'm not interested in the security business. I think you kinda are, though. What if you are the one to lead Ramirez? You can decide everything. Customers, orders, security plans, and patrol route. It's all your call. Oh, fine, sir. No, Mr. Fines, this is crazy. I'm still just a student. Melania, you are our last hope. I don't know. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 100 bits, and thank you so much. What? Thank you. I appreciate it. If you abandon Ramirez too, Ramirez no longer has to exist. It's just some random traditional security business company like any other one. Even the new humans. And your father's legend will fade with its reputation. Are you going to let this happen? Let one failure defeat you forever? Never have the chance to rise again? Hey, back it off. She did decline. Melania, if you think your father made a wrong decision, then prove it. Prove it you're different from him. Prove that you can do better than him. You will be the leader of the new Ramirez. You're so pushy. What the hell? You never forget it. Of course, I always remember what Uncle Linus said to me. Hines, he really fulfilled his promise. I was the one to lead the new Ramirez. It was a great time. Wonderful, but short. So did they disband either way? That's interesting. Okay. Okay, there we go. The Disc of Turing is the most important exhibit for our Italian history section in the museum. And thus, we would like to hire Ramirez for the security of this section. Please do everything you can to protect the exhibits. A comment from Miss Exie. An ordinary target, an easy A+. You had one when you were little, remember? Museum. Found in northern Italy in the 18th century. This perfectly round clay disc with neat edges looks like a pizza. I don't. It looks like that mushroom reishi rather than a pizza, really. It's a delicate and a useful one. You can often find its replica in some traditional arcanist families, which displays the content of Jolly Incantation phonics like a rolling scroll. When human children are reading the arcanist children have something more fun and useful to learn from. Okay. Stay alert, Melania. Ramirez is at risk now, and we must follow every order. Okay. So, is this like something to keep track every like day or something? The incidents happen in the challenge are just like the questions in an exam. Okay? The records here will help you analyze the situation. There are always more than one solution, and things can turn quite different when done in another way. Check it yourself. You reach the monitor room to find the malfunction is only a loose plug. Okay. Every step I take can change the outcome and the client's rating, so I'll try to solve them perfectly. It takes AP to handle the incidents. You'll have to move on to the next day when out of AP. Okay. A man who claims to be a friend of your father's entered the security room with tea and cookies, hoping to catch up with you. Do I know this person? No. A bad lie. Your father has no friends. You have avoided a scandal. Exactly. You don't accept anyone like they claim, "Oh, I was a friend of your father's," and then they give you like tea and cookies. What if it's like laced with something or something? You just have to refuse that. Don't accept food from strangers. You run out of today's chances. The unfinished issues will be left unattended. It's time to start a new day. Okay. That's all for today. You need to rest. Inside information shows the final enemy. Enemy information is also here. I just need to take them down. Everything is under control. Emergency must address. Daily affairs addressed at discretion. Okay. Addressing issues takes action chances. Different response will lead to a different consequences. Ooh, okay. It's an event thing, like a random event. I understand now. Addressing emergency will remove the special effect on the enemy. Defeat the enemy to clear the challenge. The client will give you a final rating after considering all factors. Ooh, okay. Gotcha. I guess we need to address that. Hey, I'm sure your men called me here. A raging plumber storms into the monitor room, yet none of the guards admits calling him. I think we need to confirm. Alright, I guess my ears fail me. The plumber leaves while murmuring. Effect. Weakness spotting, alright. Oh no, there are too many visitors in this hall. No, too many people might be more stuffy. It's gonna make things worse, so let's set a limit for the visitors. No! That's... It has to be in order, because if it's overstuffed, it's gonna make shit worse. Move on to the next day. Whoa, that's... Can we reset? Let's try that out. Okay. Let's check it ourselves. Okay. Drive him away. Okay, so at least you can reset it, but I'm not sure if it takes for effect. There we go. Handle later. How about this one? A famous collector visits the hall. He asks you to open the glass case for him to watch the exhibit closely. No. But let's try this one. Okay. No! I don't have enough AP, dumbass. You have received the first payment. Now you can upgrade the security system a bit. About that. More guards. Okay. You ever, more arcane props. Glory to Ramirez. Your father would fancy this choice. Okay. A guard reports in panic. He sees spirits floating around the exhibit. What? There's a police ID card on the ground. Perhaps you can keep it for him until this careless officers come back. Okay, I have to handle this one. It's gonna, like... Mr. Apple's kinda hot. Anyway, good evening. That's a... Yes, I mean, you're correct, though. He is hot. Welcome, Jessica Jan. Hello, welcome. I'm just solving this, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? Ooh. Yeah, well, no matter how much I do that, it's not gonna change. Oh, there we go. More arcane props. And then this one. Drive them away? No! What? Hi, B. Welcome. I'm trying to solve this silly little thing. I'm not like trying to get like a high rating or anything, but like I'm just trying to get like a high rating. Or maybe that's what like not like a super perfect thing. I think there's things that I can't avoid, which is ignoring one because I have only small AP. I haven't touched the event yet. I'm going progressing so slowly. Well, it's you don't need to hurry. It's fine. It's the event also up in like a month or something. It's nearly impossible to S rank, I think. Yeah, I think so too. Clean the flower bed. There we go. Oh, good. Okay, good. The rating does not change. Good, 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 good. We ignore them. And more arcane props. There we go. Are you serious? I was gonna ignore them anyway, so maybe, like, not trying to... Manshi! How good! I haven't even finished chapter 4 yet. I think that's the bare minimum, B. I think as long as you finish the first chapter, I think you can do that. Oh, calm them down with force, huh? Hello and welcome. I'm just playing through the little mini event here. I'm still confused what's going on, but eh. Yeah, I squished these rowdy guys. The police, take them away. I think we need a breathalyzer. Oh, they're drunk. They're really drunk. A sneaky man is wandering around the hall. He hopes to make a deal with you. I know every thief in London. I can help you catch them, as long as the price is good. Eh? Just got off work, gotta drive home, so I'm gonna be quiet for a few. That's fine. Stay safe. Always look at the road. Don't look at my stream while you're driving, okay? Don't crash now. Turn him down? Alright. Wait, hold up. Let me try one more time. Check it yourself. Yaha. Drive him away. What are you doing? This one. Handle later. Clean the flower bed. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good to know. And then we ignore that because I think he won't be. There was a panic that ceases floating around the exhibit. You do nothing to them, just like what your father would do. The spirits are grateful for your generosity. They leave satisfied after the visit. Okay, good. Just ignoring is fine. Okay. Calm them down with force. Okay, I think I'm getting a hang of it now. At least it does give you like unlimited like resets or something. You're just safe scumming the whole thing. Blonk. Okay, let's... And then this one is... if I test him, maybe my rating... If the rating is unchanged... I mean, I could just turn him down. Because if I test him, I feel like he's gonna scam me or something. Ooh. Oh wait, maybe if I pay that person, it will remove the thing? I wonder. I mean, it's not really a big deal. There we go. We got it under control. No worries, you guys. Stop that. Well, that was... I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. Quite an adventure, but the Disc of Turin is safe now. Oh yeah? No! It's 90 over 100. Eh. Eh. Ooh, look at these rewards, you guys. Whoa. I think it's really worth doing all of these mini events. Because these, we need more of these. Especially in terms of like insights, I think. You picked him, turned him down last time. Ooh. Maybe I have to like talk to the dude and then maybe I will get a higher rating. I'm also curious. And yeah, GBF versus Rising Beta is really fun if any want to try it's free on Steam just for access. Really? I've always wanted to play it, but I'm not... Okay, let me try this again. I also got a 90 there too. Yeah, it's hard to figure stuff out. Especially some of the events are randomized. Because that was different. We do know that we have to ignore the policeman that's seeing the ghost. This one, yeah, it's okay. This one is refuse this request. There we go. And then we confirm the fact. Alright. And then move to the next day. Rating unchanged. Okay, this one we have to ignore. And then this one we pick it up. And then we... More arcane props. It will be the same anyways when we ignore it, so... Oh, see? There we go. Test him? There we go. And then calm them down with force. Let's see how it works. I will lose my mind if nothing happens. Whoa, that's just unfair now, isn't it? What? I want to try again. No, 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 no. I just want to know how to make like 100, you know? Or maybe it's okay to ignore it. Welcome him, drive him away. Yeah, let's try this one more time. I'm sorry if you guys think I'm just repeating this. I'm just so curious how to get like 100. I love the puzzles. Thank you so much for this 2 months, Sen. Thank you so much. Aww. I appreciate it. Let's handle that later. Refuse. Alright. And then we confirm. And then we enter the next day. And then this one, drive them away. This one, more arcane props. Let's next move on to the next day. Nice. Alright. Oh, so it's them, just the two of them now. This one is Compton Downward Force. Okay. There we go. And then this one we test him. Watch out for the woman who takes pictures. Alright. And then this one we catch them. I hope we will get... I did pick most of the good stuff now. Wait. That's a reverse. This one, and this one. He's drinking! Alright. Are we gonna get a perfect score? No way! I guess it's somewhat semi-impossible. I guess so. This game bit me with not hot woman, but that gotcha, so no please. You know what's even worse? Like, there's a dog. There's a dog. And you can have a playable dog. And I'm waiting for that dog. I might do a gotcha stream. I'm hoping that my streamer luck will kick in and get pickles. I don't know. It's mostly 95. That's the most that you can get. Yeah, that's fucked up. 100? The hell? They're lying to us? They lied to us, yo. You're right. They've never ordered these before. But I guarantee they will all work. Yeah, the doggy. The security companies on Kings Road have all introduced CCTV monitoring system. As long as the tapes are changed continually, everyone coming through the door can be recorded, and these are useless to Ramirez. Are you guys, like, waiting for pickles, or want to roll for pickles? Like, oh man, I'm excited for pickles! I mean, I do want Balloon Party too, but to be honest with y'all, I started this game not because of the waifus, but the fact that you could play as a dog. Like, I can't have a dog, like an actual all fours, not not bipedal dog, but like an actual dog. Like, hello? Count me in. Melania, you are too young. This is not how Ramirez works. The only thing your dad would do is put a broom at the door. We hear the sound of it falling down, so we go catch some thieves. That's how security works. I think that's not a perfect plan, sir. The guards of the Ramirez start laughing. Melania has to wait until they stop before she talks. Mr. George, of course I remember that legendary broom which helped us catch the great thief, Johnny. Father applied an auto-reset spring on it and covered it with flashlight cruciate flower pollen. What? What the hell is she waffling about? Building pity, copium. I wonder if I do have pity. I did roll for a bit at Sotheby's banner, but isn't it different from each banner, I guess? I'm not really sure how this works, But in case Sotheby's banner, I think Sotheby's banner's gone, right? It's replaced by Melania. I'm not really sure. We checked everyone touching it and caught him with a tube station. But the little trick won't work for another time, you know. They carry over? Oh my goodness! So I think I flushed around 50 rolls for Sotheby's banner. I am currently at Portrait 4 with Soneto and other people. Saku, hello! Welcome! Hi! I hope they carry over. I hope so too! I just want the dog, okay? Please let me have the dog. I'm begging. I want the dog. I won't ask for too much. Maybe except for Shaman. Shaman. I don't know how to spell his name or pronounce his name, but yeah. We can't tell the clients that our security plan is about a broom. Their laughter only grows. No, no, no. Those fancy plans are not what we need. The name of Ramirez speaks for itself, miss. Don't waste your money on devices. Just use your brain and put some brooms. Of course. As an arcanist, of course, I could imaginally put the sticky balls in the ventilation ducts to gum up every thief who tried to invade. And I did that too. But you do know what the world is saying about us these days? I need to get started in this event. I think I'm still in the starter game, Baby Jail. Yeah. About that, Saku. No rush, by the way. I think there's still a long time for the event to run, so in case you do want to read the lore... 1,000! Hello! I'm not gonna lie, I've been skipping cutscenes. This game does have good lore. In case that if you want to read the lore, there is a, it's in the 3 burger icon at your main menu, where your character is, and then you can recheck the ones that you missed. Lore is nice, but energy is nicer. Maybe. I do like lore. I like reading it because I love the characters. And planned unprofessional sensationalism values their performance more than the safety of custody. Thank you for the prompts, Miss AC. Ramirez desperately needs to shake off the negative image from the last failure. We need more conventional means and more rigorous planning. We need CCTV cameras and 24/7 patrol rotation. Gentlemen, we can no longer rely on brooms. I started the game because of the lore. I mostly start gacha games for lore nowadays. To be fair, I do get baited by the waifu stuff as well. Mostly things like Flower Night Girl or Azure Lane. I do get baited from that. I don't even care about the lore of that. I just basically like, ooh, nice shiny moving PNG. But things like Limbus Company and Reverse 99, I will seriously read the lore because it is lore oriented. The art and the stuff is what got to me. Right? Even NPCs have live 2D and voices. It's insane. Azure Lane makes me crave for milk every time. What kind of milk, sir? Fines. What's happening here? The guards shut their mouths immediately. They turned backs to work in haste. Meanwhile, a person walks across Finus out of the blue. Even his footsteps sound cocky. Well, the professionalism of your staff needs to be improved. Mr. Iverson from the New Humans? Uncle finds... Why? He had to come in here. Don't tell me you didn't get my mail. I'm here to give you this. Iverson takes a handbook out of his briefcase. Guidance on security? First edition. Ramirez's transformation speaks for itself. As the union representative for the private security industry, I am glad to I'm glad to see you finally wake up and go back to the right path. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Iverson, but oh wait. I heard that you even received an order to protect my Indonti. You jealous? What the hell? Limbus Company confused me gameplay wise. Um, Limbus Company is it has a very difficult battle system, but once you get a hold of it, it gets easy. But it's a lot of practice, really. Even I was just like doing zero brain gameplay. I've been playing I'm not even sure if I went past the story of that one boss because it's so difficult to defeat. Which if I haven't, well, I'm probably gonna not beat that ever because I haven't played that in a while. The alien ship with the floating moo cow is what sold me. Oh, Alien! Yeah, he's funny. Like, I don't even use that card for fighting, but it's on my home screen. It makes me happy. It does. That if you're playing or not playing, but if you're using the Japanese dub for Alien, he has like that radio, like, hello, my friend. Hello, tomoyo. It's so cute. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. New humans will never be interested in such arcane exhibit of unknown origin. I am here to invite you. Invite Ramirez to join the editorial board of Guidance and Security. What is editorial board? Sadly, her surprising face looked inappropriate among all people in Ramirez. Fantastic! A new job falls into my lap, even before an unemployment claim. Is it possible to have pennies from heaven? No worries, they are expert to review and compile. All you need to do is to provide some references for the entries to be complete. For example, your security plan, ordering channels, and strategies to deal with unexpected situations. Sounds like a trade secret to me. Peer assistance. Our plans will also be documented in the guidance. If you have a basic understanding of the word sharing, you would know it's fair. I don't know. I feel like you might steal credit, sir. But what can we learn from your useless plan? Oh, he did not. When Ramirez was here, you paid countless efforts to steal it from us. This is just another excuse. Save the paper to wipe your R's, Iverson. No. Damn. Finest snores. What? Wait, what? Finest snores, waving his arms. Snorts, rather. Waving his arms, trying to throw the handbook of guidance on security in the air. But he gets interrupted. Wait, Uncle Fines. Leave it to me, Melania. I know how to... You asked me to decide, didn't you? Ramirez needs more peer support rather than getting angry about the past. She takes one step forward. Mr. Iverson, I think your proposal makes a lot of sense. I would like to join your editorial board. Huh. Who are you, a relative of Fine's? Is Ramirez running out of talent like this? Put a bird in charge? Hey! Her hand awkwardly stops in the halfway. Should I bite him, Melania? It's okay, Miss AC. Mr. Iverson, I really like your vision for guidance and security. It reminds me of Hilbert's axioms of geometry. To build an unbreakable theoretical edifice, where there's no loopholes for thieves to exploit. A rigorous security plan is born out of countless hours of liberation, and we do need peer review. I'm looking forward to work with you. She reaches her hand further. Couldn't believe it I'd heard rigorous and planned in Ramirez one day. You're determined not to repeat the mistakes made by the last head of security. Am I right, miss? Yes, I am. I will lead a new Ramirez. Melania gets that handshake from Iverson. What's a seemingly good ending to a story. Fantastic, young lady. I believe it would be a pleasure to work with you. I can't wait for the day Guidance and Security is published, with your name on the cover. I feel like it's a trap, maybe? I don't know. Because, like, if you're publishing secrets on Guidance and Security, the thieves would make it more like how to circumvent that specific way of, like, if something's guarding stuff and then they already know what's gonna happen, they'll try to, like, go past that. I think it's a bad idea. Wait a minute. Published? You mean you're going to publish the guidance? Of course. It is necessary to let the public know how rigorous and pioneering our private security industry is. It will also raise the profile of the industry. No. You're giving them answers. But it also allows everyone to buy it. If a thief gets it, he or she will have an idea of the security plan of all the security companies, right? No. Guidance on security is flawless. No! It's not. Even if the thieves know, they will have to surrender to the strict security measures. Publication is a deterrent for them. Absolutely not. Don't underestimate human persistence, you know? If you say that you can't get into this place, or, like, say, this place is not allowed to be there, people will still try to go there, you know? Even if they know that there's, like, a boiling lava pit there, they're still curious. So, I don't know, Iverson. But there are flaws in every system. Even the most rigorous mathematicians and logicians face the challenge of the first incompleteness theorem. Exactly. Mr. Iverson, I think enough. Don't act as a student. We are security officers, not armchair strategists. You're gonna regret this, my dude. There is no way that a thief can compete with Guidance on Security. Well, he's such a stuck-up guy. I keep saying that he is stuck up, and he's still stuck up no matter what. Just like a prisoner could never escape the Gatling machine guns and the cold waters of San Francisco Bay, even if you have a map of Alcatraz. I think giving people a map of Alcatraz will still get them to escape it, no matter how rigorous the security is. So, but what if that kind of thief really exists? Like the one who committed 2 crimes in London and in Paris simultaneously. The international thief scene? Pius comes back with a newspaper in his hand. This devoted security officer has already taken a patrol in the exhibit hall. Huh? Are you talking about that little arcane thief? Wasn't he caught 5 years ago? Clearly, according to the newspaper, he was not. Melania, you better check this too. Melania takes the newspaper from him, confused. The headline catches her attention immediately. Silent for 5 years, the international criminal Saint the Great Thief comes back. More than 10 media outlets have received warning letters of crime simultaneously. He is going to steal the main Dante on display at the Methodist Central Hall, Westminster. That news censor. She puts down the newspaper. Isn't that the exhibit we need to protect this time? Well, yeah. There we go. We're finally at the puzzle. I'm so sorry it took long to read, guys. I'm just, like, reading it out loud. A member of the Sharpadonte family, found in Maine, USA in the 1950s, estimated to be made during the Great Migration of Arcanists in the 14th century. The discovery of Maine Dante has proven that its very speculation known to every arcanist Correct. It's common for Sharpodonte to bite, so it is for its cousin. What do you mean? It bites. Good morning, CDS. Hello, welcome. The committee decides to hire Ramirez as the security contractor of the main hall during the mid-phase of the opening week to protect the Mindonti, an important exhibit barred by the National Gallery. Please see the information of the exhibit attached. A comment from Miss AC. Target danger level 3 stars. Touching without gloves 5 stars. Tougher than average targets. Hope you still get an A+ if it's another exam. You read it now. I get to skip later when I do this event. Really, you do? You like my voice, Saku? I do know that I have a high-pitched voice or like a squeaky voice, but it's still, it's still flattering that people do like it. Now we must be cautious of every eye on Mindonti. They could come from Scene or any thief gang hunting after fame. Huh. I promise, this coin definitely bit me. A guard asked Ramirez for a compensation because he claims to be bitten with a Mindonti when carrying it. Why are you carrying it? Silly thief, you're a guard. An old guard who has worked for your father as many years claimed there's a huge malfunction in the CCTV. Those new gizmos don't work. Hold on. Let me check the emergency first. Oh, this one is a fight. Alright. Ooh, it needs mineral. I'm just glad that you guys can read some bits of the lore. It is very interesting. And sometimes I do skip some parts that are like I already know the outcome, but usually I don't do that often. Exactly! It's Tenant! I do have her on standby. It's just there for, she's just there for emergency, I guess. There we go. Get her to Insight 2, it's worth it. It is! I saw the Insight 2 art. She's crazy hot, I'm telling you that. Oh shit, hold on. I need to show you what I have. Yes! If you like to show me stuff, you can send it to the Vessi streaming chat, and I'll check it out. Okay, there we go. I think I can check it myself. This guy, I can just ignore the guard. Like, it's a common knowledge that the Mindonti, the Sharpodonti do bite, so. Okay. A guard asked Ramirez for a compensation because he claims to be bitten with a Mindonti. You're too busy to deal with this report. The guard is mad and insists that Ramirez is protecting some evil thing which may pose a threat to the security of London. What? This is insane. What are you talking about? Alright. Compensate the guard? Oh, it's a 10. Crazy. Alright. Okay, this one. Boing. They're dead. Okay. Oh, Okay, good, good. Okay, I just have to ignore that. Gotcha. Man, please. My pills are in the left chest pocket. Take out the pills for him? Call an ambulance? Maybe it'll take time, so I'll take the pills. Hello? It's a thief! What the... Hold on. Okay. Let me try that again. Let's compensate the guard. And then we stop them. The puzzle? Yeah, I got baited. What the hell? That's crazy. I can't believe it. I got baited. Norway. It's uploaded now. Okay, I'll check it out. Let's see, let's see. You got Lilia. Oh, and Balloon Party. Nice. You did get like good units. And also Cornbloom. Cornbloom or something. The B is silent. The B is silent. But basically it's Blau Cornbloom or something. Okay. We ignore him. And then we take this guy. Let's call an ambulance. Safety first. What the hell? I feel much better now. The gentleman turns down the guards, but he still looks weak, so we send him to the hospital once. Uh-huh. A woman is taking pictures. Oh, wait! Refuse her request! I think this was referenced back in the disc. That we have to be careful of the woman taking pictures. There we go. Yay! We got it! We got an answer! Not gonna lie, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know how to make cards touch and make better attacks. Honestly, if you're not playing... Okay, there are a couple of, like, player types in these types of games. People who do try too hard, people who play casually, and sometimes there are people who are in between. Depends on what you want to do. And you're just, like, having fun. There's nothing wrong with just, like, throwing cards, like random bullshit go, basically. Alright, bad news. Fine stop. I heard the criminals in London have reached an agreement. Whoever steers the main Dante successfully before scene does will be the new starter of crime. The trouble brought by the motivated thieves is now inevitable. What's your plan, Millennium? More arcane props. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we can handle that later. A man who claims to be... No. Okay, some of the questions do repeat. That's... okay. That's good to know. The guards have raised objections to the schedule of the night shift. We need no schedule. Everything should be decided by random draws and Ramirez. Wait, hold on. Okay. I mean, I can just, like, reset anyways. But you guys have to see me fight over and over again, that's the thing. No! See? It's okay. Yeah, I think it's because I haven't had proper time to chill with it. Work, 14, and streams, watching and doing. Been too distracting for phone playing. I did learn how to put it on my PC, so maybe later. Yeah. The PC version is I don't have the PC version yet because I already re-rolled a lot and I'm already having the phone version through an emulator anyway, so I just like, well, I guess I'll just have to deal with this one. He's dead. Alright. Yeah, I tried it on my face. I can just log in if I'm just trying to collect. Yeah, you can do that. Call an ambulance. If you bind your account, you can freely log into the PC client. Really? I do have it binded through email and Google. I do use Google usually. Refuse request. There we go. And then no. More arcane. Heh. Got him. Handle later. I wonder if I can search for him. Hold on. I'm not really sure. Maybe I could wait for him? But, Because it depends, because, if I could just ignore the guys... Or maybe I could just, like, fight this guys first. Okay. That's one thing. Okay, okay. Uh... Hmm. This is the one, right? We used to agree to use random draws, so maybe we can insist on the schedule. Okay. Whoa! Rating 10? What? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, at least the rating isn't changed. Protect the exhibit. I think we got it all sorted out, maybe? Okay, weaker. What? Oh, okay. Control D's. Wait, I should have gotten star instead. Okay, okay, okay. Ow! Okay. Okay, there we go. Got him. Ow. Alright, got him. I better get a perfect score in this. The good news is the main Dante is safe. The bad news is it's just another lame copycat of Scene. Yay! Got 100! Because I keep trying. Whoa, yay! A try hard, a big try hard, that's for sure. 1 week before the exhibition ends. Miss Assy, we got a lot of thieves, burglars, and copycats these days. But none of them was seen. Is he really coming, or is it just a prank? Biting her nails, the new person in charge of the security... Wait, hold on, what? The new person in charge of the security company walks back and forth in the exhibition hall. The shoulder bag gently pecks at her student. Calm down, Melania. He's waiting for us to make mistakes. I know, I can't panic. But the more I tell myself that, the more nervous I am. You're reinforcing it. It's like, dude, stop it. Some sleepy popping beans may be helpful. You've been awake for too long. No, I prefer a green fluffy balling excitant. The maximum dose. Oh no, don't do drugs, kids. What the fuck? I keep thinking about where Scene would intrude and where to escape. But even if I exhaust every corner of the hall, I always feel like something is missing. I heard about Scene. 5 years ago, he stole all over Europe. Only Father could stop him. Nobody knows how Father made it, but he predicted every move Scene made. But I can't even think as Father did. I could come up with a plan and another, but they're all dead. I can't breathe life into them and make them go beyond imagination. They're just too common, too mediocre. They won't stop Scene. Gosh, we're dealing with an arcane thief who could be in London and Paris at the same time. Maybe they're twins? Maybe? What if he finds the blind spots in the CCTV? What if he breaks through the magnetic inductive line of defense in the drains? What if he escapes the trap of sticky balls in the ventilation ducts? Well, you just don't have to think too much. If you're that paranoid, I think they will see it, and then it makes things more easy to, like, make mistakes. What if he casts an arcane skill that we don't know, like... Girl, calm down. Melania reaches her hand into the shoulder bag. When she takes back her hand, an antique coin lies quietly in her palm. However, the main Dante in the exhibition case behind her is nowhere to find. Instead, a pack of walnut sleepy popping beans lies on the silk surface of the case. In the case, looking at her with a funny face on the pack. Like a telekinetic arcane skill? Applause rings out in the hall without warning. You could have won it if you were seeing the great thief, Melania. Uncle Fines! My apologies. I was just checking if the exhibit is safe. She stuffs the antique coin into her shoulder bag. The main Dante goes back to where it belongs, the cabinet, safe and sound. She is lucky. The security guard didn't pay attention to her, but focusing on the outside. Dude, did you see that typo? Oh, outside. Autisd. Okay. Thanks, but no thanks. I brought you coffee. I think that's gonna make her nervous worse. Especially, like, she's having an anxiety, like, episode. I think that would make her palpitate more. Finance passed her a paper cup. It does somehow reduce the awkwardness in the air. However, was that your arcane skill, Melania? Melania almost spills all her coffee into AC's mouth. Gulp, gulp. She gulps down the coffee as if this can help her escape from this situation. Obviously, she failed. It only ends up with a scalded tongue. Don't drink coffee when it's piping hot, kids. Don't be nervous. I'm just curious. The exchange incantation, the Ramirez passed down through the bloodline. I watched your father pulling the trick many times in the past. He tried it with many things, like his spear's wig. He snatched somebody's wig! What the hell? What the hell? A staff's lunch bag, or the sugar cube in an unfortunate business partner's coffee cup. As you can imagine, your father wouldn't give us any explanation on how he did it, or why. He would hate to diminish his image as a genius. But I'm glad to see you doing the old trick, Melania, increasing your incantations range through a handbag. That's clever. Please don't choke about me, Uncle Fines. She clears her throat awkwardly. It's been years since I cast this arcane skill in front of others. The last time was before Ramirez was founded. That should be 5 or 6 years ago. Weren't you young back then? Melania looks down with her heel rubbing the ground as if a stain on the marble tile suddenly became the most interesting thing in the world. At the time, I used to play the game of treasure hunt with Father. I would hide and he would find, just as an arcane skill exercise. But not a single time I did win. When I checked hiding places nervously, all I could find was a note left by my father. It read, "You lost the game." Dang, she got trolled hard. Poor thing. He was always proud. You're 10 years too early to defeat me, Melania. Classic Ramirez. But as Ramirez's business grew, we seldom shared these moments. He stayed in front of the sandbox all day, simulating various incidents. I can't read. I could do nothing but watch him through the window. Some of the texts are so hard to read, even in English. I don't know why. It was a mentor spent most of the time with me as I grew up. Oh, so the bag is like her nanny in a way. I mean, she's still a mentor, but the bag technically was like a nanny to her. Naruhodo. I could never defeat him. Never keep up with him. Not even know what he's thinking. And Father was always immersed in his own world. Uncle Fines, as a friend of Father, you must be tired, right? I'm just a businessman. This businessman can't help sighing when mentioning his old friend. Your father has led a high-profile life. It had nothing to do with his arcanist identity. He was born this way. A performing artist might be the right word. He has nothing similar to the regular security guards. He outshines all other peers and outstands all ordinary people. Ooh. That's nice. He sings so much praise to Ramirez. That's pretty cool. Plus, he got a bad name in the industry. After all, the existence of a genius will only bring comparison and hurt others' feelings. Melania squeezes her pepper cup. Who's using pepper cups in this house? It's not paper, it's made out of pepper. Oh my goodness. That's why I agreed to join the editorial board. I make plans, try to be rigorous and careful in all things. I do not want to Be like him again. Don't push yourself too hard, Melania. You've already done a great job. Iverson will also be shocked if he has your plan. It is a plan that his stupid brain can never think of, even with all lifelong efforts. I swear to God, whenever, like, reading it is fine, but, like, reading it out loud is just like, what the hell am I reading? What the hell? But for Scene, he's also nothing but a thief. Have faith in yourself, your plan, and all you have devoted into Melania. Well, thank you, Uncle Fines. I'm not a child anymore. I have to protect everything of Ramirez in my own way. I'm going to check the cameras again right now. Anything for you. I'm heading back to the monitoring room. Another tough night. What do you mean? The two in charge of the security company force themselves to gather strength and go back to their position. Another tough night suffering from the mental torture brought by that thief who took forever on the way here. Who the hell is this thief anyway? A breeze so tender that could hardly be noticed quietly blows in the empty hall. It is not supposed to be noticed if everything goes well. Something's wrong. Why is there wind? Scene? She runs to the cabinet the moment she noticed it. But in the next second... Oof! Oh! I'm tired. Oh no, poor thing. She got hit by a sleeping thingy. Melania! Melania! Miss AC, don't bite. I fell asleep? When? She stands up, stunned. The hall is still clean, bright, and tidy. The only difference is the empty cabinet where Maindonti should be placed in. That glass cabinet reflects Melania's face, panic-stricken. Impossible! Where did he come in? The drains? The ventilation ducts? The front door? What trick did he use? Nautics spray? Invisible hat? Hover shoes? Why was there no alert? Is it because he took Maindonti out once? But I did put it back. No way! The alarm finally works, but an inappropriate time. Guards rushed in with panic faces. What happened? The cabinet is empty. Scene took away the Maindonti? I was at the front gate all time. There's no suspicious person. Miss Ramirez, what on earth has happened here? They all turn to Melania, don't know what to do. The young head of the security stands there, like a deer in headlights. Oh, poor thing. I don't know. How? You're the one nearest to the cabinet. I have no idea. I saw nothing. Melania stumbles backwards hastily, grabbing her hair. Sure enough, even with all my planning, something was still missing. I've completely no idea what tricks he used and where he intruded. I can never think as father did. There's nothing I can do. Aw, poor thing. Honestly, thieves are... It can be anywhere. And you know, I kind of find her uncle suspicious in a way. Look at that. Rewards! Ahoy! Okay. The crystal skull. Okay, dokie. It's beautiful, absolutely. That sandbox inlaid in the suitcase remains silent. Ugh. With thoughts in mind, people can miraculously form the sand into any shape they want. It can only be limited to one's imagination. This arcanum product was cherished by the former head of the Ramirez Security Company, Together, they created a myriad legends and miracles. Put it on the table, Melania. Now you're more like a head of the security. Huh? She has her lips tightly closed. But what's the point of it? He left you this, together with his career and everything. He had always been proud of you. But he never said that while he was alive. Ah, yeah, of course, parents, right? Like, they have an allergy when it comes to, like, showing affection. Like, I'm proud of you, son, or I'm proud of you, daughter. It's like, good enough. And just, like, leaves. Oh, poor Melania. She got, like, the Asian parent treatment. And what can I do with it? If I'd gone to the cemetery the day after the funeral, I would have had it already. But what help can I or Ramirez get from it now? We have to deal with prosecution and bankruptcy. And it's all because I'm too stupid and arrogant. We can find the main Dante like what he did back then. Deducing, thinking, simulating until you find the answer. Yeah, he was a genius. He could solve any puzzle with a flash of inspiration. Well, I'm only a SWAT who sticks to old rules. What the hell is SWAT? What does that mean? She bends over and finds a pile of files under the cabinet. Look at these files, Miss AC. I memorized all the crimes committed by Scene 5 years ago. I drew on Father's security plan and took lessons from all of the mistakes of others. Equipment was upgraded, patrols were stepped up, and every flaw was fixed. But none of them helped. I thought I could bring a new Ramirez. Find a balance between arcane and traditional security to make Ramirez more planned, as well as more acceptable to the public. Blah. But I was not flexible, not experienced in making plans. I screwed it up. Father was right. Even a broom is better than me. I should have never been a security officer in the first place. Oh man. It's just one mistake. But then again, it did cost a lot with that kind of mistake, but that's security business, I guess. Make mistakes, huge. You pay for it, huge. You and your father are exactly the same. Break down when you make a mistake. Is that what it is? What the hell? What? After the theft of the RIMET Cup, he was also desperate and lost his hope in everything. Melania, you've been a top student for so long that you lack a significant experience in your life. Ooh. Damn. She went straight for it, huh? Failure. You don't have the experience to deal with failure, nor learn enough things from it. In the end, your excellence becomes your burden. So does your sense of responsibility. No. Straight for it, huh? There's like 2 hits. Damn. Let me drink some water. I think I'm really old enough, or just that old, that I prefer water than cola now. Like, water tastes so good. I've gotten old. You're right. But what else can I do? The reason your father caught Cian is because he knew his enemy well. But you still didn't know anything about Cian, even after reading all his files. You were focusing on what guards should do. You treated Cian as a test. You thought you could work it out as long as you have enough experience and data. I understand why you are so into the guidance and security. To you, it is a reference with all the answers in it. But security is not only about devices and plans. Danko! Hi, are you not streaming? Are you not streaming today? Usually it's your time around this hour, right? Hello? I'm slacking, just kidding. What the hell? Hi! I appreciate you dropping by though. I'm just playing Reverse 999 at 12 a.m. JST. Oh, you're doing it late. I see. That's good to know. If I keep playing and I'm still on time, I'll definitely raid into you. Let's get taco raid. Let's raid Taco's ass. No, it's okay. I'm still playing the event anyways, and I'm reading the lore. That stupid emote. I swear to God. That stupid emote. I'm still playing the lore. The reason why I'm taking way too long to even progress is I'm reading the lore. We are dealing with living thieves. They come and go without a trace. Their minds are full of lunatic ideas. Spending a whole month digging a tunnel outside the exhibition hall, or folding themselves to hide in a cabinet for a whole week, are not surprising. To take down your opponent, you must go beyond the imagination of any thief. But I'm not Father. Even if I put myself in his shoes, used the same tools, and spoke as he did, I could not be him. Girl, rather trying to be your dad, you should be yourself. Like what Melania would do. Although, yeah, she's kind of like very stuck up with like academics. Why would you want to be a man? She has like father issues. She looks up to her daddy. Arcanum will not make me think like him. Neither will it allow me to recover stolen exhibits. No, Melania, it's the opponents we're talking about. Your father, in this case, is nothing but a peer. Opponent? Melania gets lost in her contemplation. Jesus. I swear to God, like, some of the script is so hard to read. An idea strikes her like a lightning. Ah! I got it, Miss AC. It's like playing chess. If I have no way out, then put yourself in your opponent's shoes. Think about it. If I were seen, how would you avoid the encirclement and go unseen? Was that a pun? There was a Game Boy pun, like, you ruined my game, boy. I was like, hello? Like, the script are so weird sometimes. The shoulder bag swipes the dust on the file of scene with a strip of cloth from her mouth. I think this crystal skull theft 5 years ago will be a perfect start for your simulation. Stimulation, huh? Bruh. Whee! Reading is so hard. No. A noisy skull, rare to see, made of quartz and a broken skull. It has a rough surface, an evil personality, what the hell, and a habit of buzzing. According to the extended application of the noisy skull and its arguments, this item was mainly used as a time teller in history when there was no available roosters. What the fuck? Target danger level 2. Stars, noise level 10 stars. Suggest you refer to arcane striking down clock case. What the fuck are they talking about? Prepare multiple plans or rating those down. I think the writing kinda starts to deteriorate as I go further in the event. Like, goddamn, what's going on here? A mature thief always has a plan B. I'll be on my guard. Do you need a pair of earplugs? I've always wondered where your ears are. You will see. ChatGPT. I wonder. Think about it, Melania. How will you solve this question if you were the thief? I'm not sure if it uses ChatGPT, but I do know that some of the script is just like poorly translated. In Japanese, it is proper, but in English, it just feels wrong. Like it's just like difficult or just like weird. Let's see. What should I do with this one? Haha. Let's find the blind spots. What? Fuck you. Talk to the guard. Alright. Jesus. Bonus question. What is the easiest way to sneak into the security room if you are an innocent visitor? I mean, sneaking in and making or causing trouble. I might, you know, those kids with them pulling the fire alarm and then people go crazy. I think doing this would make sense. Create chaos. Exactly. Create chaos. Nice thinking. Eh. Heh. Face rated. Please keep going. Okay. Time to select starter for your plan, Melania. Uh, hold on. Give me a moment. Let's handle that later. Hmm. There's a bouncy ball on the ground. Perhaps it's left by some naughty kid. What is this? I mean, I could do this. Miss AC completely understands what you mean, but it still pecks you on the hand gently. Okay. The guards? A wise choice. Every man makes mistakes after all. Eh? I mean... Okay. Think about it. How are you going to escape if you're caught when checking the ventilation ducts? Miss AC pecks you on the hand to show her his discontent because you haven't given any answers. Listen, I only have 2 AP, ma'am. I would answer every single question you're asking. Yeah, it is unnatural. Like, some of the script feels like it could be better, but then again, judging from the Japanese version, it's more natural and properly translated than the English. I'm not sure why. They're slacking. They're slacking. Ah, they're slacking. Okay. Night will fall soon. We need to change. Are you insinuating that we should hit our head with a crowbar? Cause it says sleepy popping beans like, oh, let's get some like caffeine pills or something. And then a crowbar on the head? I don't know. Aha! The favorite of the Ramirez. You start to get the hang of it. Okay. Enter the hall. Well trained. That was so weird though. Can we try that back? Like I had my rating went down and I wanna know how does this work. Okay. Enable the smoke alarm. Let's go do that. And I'm not sure. Maybe I can just like ignore this guy. Think about it. How are you going to escape if you're caught when checking the ventilation ducts? The ducts. That. I think this will make shit worse. Eh? Okay. I think I did choose the cards. There we go. Okay. The rating did go unchanged. That's good to know. Yeah, I did say that we need caffeine pills. Enter the hall. There we go. Oh, what the? What was that? 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 What was that, huh? Oh, stretch. Okay. I'm stretching. They might have used machine translation for later parts. I think so as well. Yep, I think so. Wait, what happened? My PNG tuber is not responding. Okay. Let me reboot it. Chinese to Japanese, you can just use the same syntax. Chinese to English, the sentence structure is different. My wife uses English words. She translates from Chinese, and I have to tell her sometimes that the word dictionary is archaic or obscure. Oh, is that so? I think that also applies in Japanese as well, but I didn't think that it would reflect that badly. Yeah, I died. My face died. Oh no. I wonder why. I don't think my microphone is, because sometimes it does hang, sometimes it doesn't. So, oopsie. I think I did my stretch. Yep, yep, yep. I did my stretch. Yep, yep. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. Phase 4. Another question. We finally reached the case. Oh no, where's the crystal skull? It's not in the case we solved this morning. Yeah, we're back. Hello, we're back. I mean, why the warehouse key? It's not like the crystal skull is in the warehouse. Maybe let's check the nearby exhibits first. All the exhibits are in their cases. Looks like G6 security company doesn't require the staff to put away exhibits every night. The target must be around. Okay. We have to consider emergencies too. How are you going to escape if all stairs and ventilation ducts are blocked? Jump out of the window! Oh, what? Was that a legitimate answer? What the hell? Uh-oh. I didn't know that. I guess, in case shit goes wrong, jumping out of the window is always an answer, I suppose. What the hell? I'm actually surprised that worked. Eh? Let's see. Just a petty trick. Just a petty trick. The crystal skull is in the smaller hall next door. Alright, one last step. Take care of the big block guarding the target. If anything, what I've learned from diggers, just use the bubbles. No! Is that so? It's okay. Maybe it's a good idea. Maybe I don't know. I'll reset it if it's like I feel like I have to go back to stage hold on, let me try if I can if I reset, I might have to go way back. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Talk to the guard. Enable smoke alarm. Okay. Let's rush it. Let's rush it. Let's go, go, go. Feed it. And then... Okay, hold on. The guards. Eh. I wonder if I can just ignore the one that I did. Enter the hall. Okay, we're back to stage 4. Jump out the window. Check the nearby exhibits. And then we go. Oh my god! No, reset. No. Hold on. Did I talk to the guard, I think? Yeah, talk to the guard. Uh-huh. Enable smoke alarm. We keep going. The guards again. Okay, hallucinogen. Please. Okay, good. God dang it. Perhaps this one. Caffeine pills. And enter the hall. Yay! Kitty! Aww! Okay. I think it's going well so far. Okay. Quiet it with clothes or something. Do anything. Oh, that worked? Eh? I mean, if it works... I used this one last time and it was a bad idea, so I'll use the sticky balls. I'm gonna go off, have fun, Mama Tan and Oofies. Oh, you're gonna stream? Bye, my Dapple! Bye-bye! Okay, this should be the last phase, I think. Engage! Let's go! Oh, okay. Hold on. We need Charlie. Charlie, where are you? Okay. Charlie and Centurion. Wait, no. I think you need Footloose. But actually, can I level this one? Let's engrave this one first. Oh god, we're almost close. Holy shit. Compromise? There we go. Alright, we got it. Footloose. Hold on, give me a moment, guys. I should be getting this task first. Yay! Rewards. I'm sorry, guys. I had to get the rewards. Oh, nice. I think I completed everything. Yay! Finally! My goodness. That was a long travel. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'll finish this one and then we go to taco stream, okay? Okay. We do that. Okay, that should be good enough. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hello. Okay, okay. This one we use this and well, it's just one wave, so it shouldn't be taking too long at all. Mm-hmm. Got him. Yes. Nice. Charlie bit me. No! What the dog's doing? Oh, the dogs, they're still um they're still trying to find philosophy, the answer to their philosophy questions. I like how the dogs were like, ooh, philosophy and stuff. There we go, 100%. Got him. Okay, let's claim all of them. Wah! That was a good one. I haven't really finished the story, the bio of the Great Thief. I still have to finish all of these. I mean, no, not that one. Wait, where is it? Where is it? God dang it. The story should be somewhere. Here it is. I still have to finish this one. I'll probably continue this again. The Thief of Thieves are really fun. Like, I like solving puzzles and questions, but I think I will end it here for today. So, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me and playing this game. I do hope that I gave you guys an interest to play this game. It's not that perfect, as you can see that there were a lot of translation issues. But it was really fun. I do appreciate the game, and the stream was amazing. I had so much fun. So, yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Or I might take a break. But if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, I might ask with Sushi or Taco together. We might play Phasmophobia if they're okay with it or they're in it. Otherwise, I might just continue again with the event. Don't worry, no progresses off stream. I will be playing this on stream for the whole duration of the event. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And again, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. That was fun. I had fun.